Hello, this is Ian Austin, and this is episode 3 of season 2 of Friday Night Fright, or Friday Night Fright, as this common conjecture might have it, if there was common conjecture. I'm naturally your host, Ian Austin, and this week's going to be a little bit different. Not too different, but just a bit. Because last week I covered Green Inferno and had put disclaimer on because it was disgusting, and my description's quite disgusting, and I thought, I need to do something more cheerful this week. Something of actual quality. And I was trying to think of what to do, and I came up with various ideas. And it got the Monday when I started recording it, I suddenly thought to myself, I'm not having a terribly good day. You know, I woke up on the wrong side of bed. I'm tired, I'm cranky, I didn't sleep great, lots on my mind. And I thought to myself, Ian, watch something you want to watch. And I thought, what do I want to watch? And I came to the answer of Gremlins. So this is going to be a slightly different podcast because this is a movie I actually enjoy. So I'm not going to be making fun of it. I might make a few jokes here and there, but by and large, I think it's an incredible movie. And I just want to watch it. So I'm going to do that for the podcast because it's my podcast and I do whatever I want. So I'm going to watch Gremlins. Hannibal Watch is going to remain, but that's going to be like main event. And in between, maybe I'll come up with a new game. Maybe it'll be something like movie or porn. So that'll be the in-between bit today. And of course, next week we'll be going back to the imaginary loot box. Anyway, I just thought I'd say it's time to fright on Friday night, y'all. So it turns out Gremlins is unavailable. Temporarily unavailable, which whoop-de-fricking do, you know? Like, what? I don't even understand that. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. It's not like you have to pay for it, which, okay, if you have to pay for it, okay, I understand that. I don't like it, but I get it. This literally is no option. You just can't fucking watch it. It's not available. There's no option to watch it on my Amazon Fire Stick. I have no venues or avenues to watch it. And you're thinking, Ian, why don't you just put a DVD on? I would. I don't know where my DVD is. So now, why not scroll through fucking Netflix and figure out something to watch? Shake my goddamn head. I wanted to watch a good horror movie, and the universe was like, dude, no, you're not allowed. You have to watch a piece of shit on fucking Netflix. So let's find a horror movie on Netflix. Let's find a horror movie. I want to watch something that's good. Finders Keepers? No. Don't Knock Twice? No. The Possession? Definitely not. The Boy? No. Ouija? Origin of Evil? I'd really rather not. Sinister? Oh, Jesus, why? Why would you advertise Sinister? The Purge? No. Insidious? No. Hush? No. Clown? No. Orphan? No. Rings? No. Funhouse Massacre? I'm not doing that again. Hostel? Look, I just suffered from an Eli Roth movie last week over 2 parts. I'm not watching... What's with this? It's the worst horror selection I've ever seen on Netflix. I just want to watch something good. Why do you not want me to watch something good? Why are you so cruel? Seriously, why are you being so mean to me? I just want to watch something that's a good horror movie, and I'm really struggling at the moment because there's nothing I want to watch. Right, let's go on the iPad, let's find something, because I'm 2 minutes in and I found nothing to watch, and to be honest, I just kind of want to put on something that's a watchable horror movie, that's it. It doesn't need to be groundbreaking, as long as it's not fucking Insidious. I don't want to watch Insidious. Quiet Place? No, I don't want to watch it. Gremlins is not available, it's unavailable. I don't understand why it's unavailable, but fine, okay. Happy Death... Oh. Don't want to watch Happy Death Day. State of this horror. This is so bad. Why is this so... I'm not watching Babadook. I refuse. It's not available, which is good because I'm not fucking watching it even this. This is terrible. What is... Seriously, what is going on? The Witch is good, but I'm not watching that. Oh my god. This is the worst podcast. I swear to God. Fine. Let's go to Shudder. Let's find something on Shudder. I can't. Guys, I literally don't have anything to offer. I'm not watching Revenge. I'm not watching it. What's on Shudder? Come on, give me something, Shudder. I still pay for you monthly. I should watch something. But I want to watch something good. Oh, this might be difficult. Green Phone, I'm not watching. I just watched it last week. Jesus Christ. Seriously, it's just... People, if your main podcast, this is why you do some preparation in advance, because then you know things like Gremlins aren't available and you react accordingly, instead of like your old pal Ian, who just is such a... Oh... So irritating. So irritating. Cult Masters. Oh, my God. Monster Mash, fine. Fucking, let's watch on Monster Mash. Cult Skin. Ding Up Marrows. Oh, let's see. There's George Romero's. I'm so sorry, guys. This podcast is an absolute fucking disaster sometimes. Save us, George Romero. Save us. Okay, you can't. Right, back to Netflix. Let's... Stephen King. Something to do with Stephen King. That's the goal now. Stephen King. 5 minutes. If I had you, I've lost you by this point because I can't find fucking Gremlins. Can't find the fucking movie. Instantly before this starts, I'm going to get a beer because I feel like this day has just gone completely down the pan. And I'm not watching Bird Box. I don't give fucking... Sure, what? The Bye-Bye Man. Why the fuck not? Terrible movie. I'm going to get a beer. I start watching it. It's on Netflix. This is an atrocious horror movie. But because I can't find Gremlins, it's what I'll have to do. I'm going to turn the heating on. My feet are cold. I'm going to get some slippers. I'll be back in a sec. Fuck. Shake my fucking head. I hate this movie. It's so awful. Fucking take my bed off. So, no, it goes off the other way. The Bye-Bye Man, the fucking Bye-Bye Man, the fucking go bye as far as I'm fucking concerned. Oh, Intrepid Pictures, where there's a fucking sound quality. Who are they? There's a house in front, there's a white house, and we're going to go and stare at the house for a few seconds because, god damn it, what is the fucking... Can't watch Gremlins because it's not available, and I thought Bye-Bye Man starting Madison, Wisconsin, October 20th, 1969. It's a disgusting green card written by a man in a waistcoat who looks like an arsehole, who's shifty and got glasses. And he calls out Jane and walks in the house, and he's angry and he storms in, and it's House 291. He bangs on the front door like an arsehole. He wants her to open up. She opens up, and he's sort of like, he's saying one about the Bye-Bye Man. Yeah, I told Rick. He thought it's funny. No, he's scared because you told Rick about Bye-Bye Man. No. And Larry's like, what did you do? He's like, I'm sorry, I'm going to murder people. Oh, it's not spoilers. You know he's going to murder someone. He's so sorry. He goes to the car and he gets a shotgun. He's got a shotgun. She shuts the door and he's like, no, see, I'll blow the hand off. And he fires. Nope, he fires. Oh, point blank, and the dog barks. There's a Larry. Kits in the door, which Smith paperweight, and we cut to a train. chugga 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 chugga. That's the sound of the bye-bye man. He's riding his train. Larry's sort of like, he shot Rick. He asked Rick if Rick's told him, and Rick's like, shit, I don't understand. Not act like he's been shot at all. Despite the fact he's just been shot in back. He's like, dude, chill out. I told Gazelle. And Larry's like, man, why do I have to murder even more people? He's like, I gotta go back across the street. I gotta shoot Gazelle, who is walking up to the house with a friend. And Larry's like, man, fuck my life. I just murdered 2 people. I'm going to have to keep murdering people after people. It's going to multiply. Anyway, Rick tries slowing away and he shoots Rick. And we got 424. The bye-bye man's coming on train with some atrocious CGI. Guys, this is why horror movie characters don't succeed in modern age, because they're all rubbish. And they're not even smart enough to acknowledge how rubbish they are. Anyway, Jane's dead, and Larry's sort of like, oh no, I shot Jane. She's dead. He's sort of like, I'm going to have murdered so many people and I've got so little time. I've got to run my business. He walks outside and says, Gazelle, and she runs away. And he's sort of like, who did you tell? And the 2 of them run away and he's sort of like, you told. He's like, I'm going to shoot you. Don't you say it. Don't think it. Don't say it. Well, I'm saying it. Bye-bye, man. Bye-bye, man. Bye-bye, bye-bye, the bye-bye, man. The bye-bye, man. Don't think it, don't say it. It's not really going to catch on. It's so bad. Everyone talks about how good horror is. And you must watch a very, very select number of movies. Because this is the horror I watch. It's fucking rubbish. Sorry, I'm really angry. I won't watch Gremlins. And I've watched a Bye-Bye Man. It's like Gremlins is up here, the Bye-Bye Man's down here, up here, down here, up here, down here, and there's a train, the eternal story of the train that doesn't go anywhere, which is a metaphor for this movie. God, I remember watching this movie ages ago of doing Best Friends in Wales, and it was shit then, and it's shit now. I'm just pissed off. I'm like, I really want to watch Gremlins, and I have to watch this. And these actors who have no chemistry, and I feel bad. You know, I don't like to criticise movies, but there's no chemistry, and there's no dialogue, and there's no wit. It's nothing. It's just bad. It's just bad. It's just, oh. There's a woman named Sasha who's called Sash. Sash. That is not a short term for Sasha. That's ridiculous. They stamp on a key under a flower pot because, oh no, they stamp on the ice. And they've got a house. They have a house. And I'm going to text one of my friends and let them know, the one people I watched the movie with first time, and let them know this is state of my life. God, I hate this movie. Tried to find Gremlins. Not available. Have to watch the Boo Man. Have to watch Boo Man. Shake my head. And we're also going to put that on Twitter. Oh, I love this podcast, but Jesus Christ, I have to be more paid because I got 2 weeks of this shit. I have to watch this. I have to do this over 2 weeks, and you think it's bad enough for you guys? You just have to listen to this. You can listen to this wherever you want with as little effort as humanly possible, because Friday Night Fright's available on all your favourite horror apps and all your favourite horror podcasting things, except Podbean, because I set up Podbean and then didn't use it, and then I used Anchor, and now I can't use Podbean. And now I'm not a Podbean guy. I'm effing except Podbean. Luckily, the podcast is almost up 1,300 hits. So, yay. Unluckily, it means I have to recap more stuff like this. Yeah. Anyway, these 3. It's like, hey, we're going to make a love triangle. But you have no chemistry. None of you have any chemistry. you have more chemistry with the wallpaper. And they're discussing kitchen stuff and what kitchen stuffs do. And John apparently doesn't know how to bake. And Elliot's gone down to the basement. It's not rape basement or murder basement yet, but it's a scumless basement. Anyway, Sasha says, hey, I've heard about you and all the ladies. And John's sort of like, oh, and he catches her. She goes downstairs. And oh man, he feels a bit of her arm and she touches his chest and he's like, I'm in there. And I'm like, mate, you're not in there. It's a classic rookie mistake, which I still makes this there thinking, and just because a woman gives you a time of day doesn't mean she gives a flying fuck. Oh, I'm in a cheerful mood tonight. Oh, bloody movies. I want to watch Gremlins. My theme tune for this episode is the Gremlin Rag by Jerry Goldsmith from Gremlins. Am I getting to actually listen to Gremlins? No. I have to watch Bye Bye Man with this chemistryless couple. It's giving me Black Lake flashbacks. Anyway, Elliot and Sash, I guess, are a couple. They kiss and... oh, she calls him Bear. Oh, that's endearing. They're doing it, obviously. They're making go of it. They have a house with John. Elliot and Sasha finally moved in together, and John's there too. And they make out. And John's sort of like, oh, yeah. You kiss. You French kiss. No, Elliot's calling her Bear. Why is he calling her Bear? And they're talking about coins and symbolicness of them. I'm getting an image of Sasha pouting for the camera, and John and Elliot were friends, and they're talking about coins. Still talking about coins. He's got glasses on and reading book, and then immediately puts it down. She sits in his lap, and they're like, hey, I'm a nerd, but I also have a woman. I'm a nerd with a woman. I've read a book. I read books, and I wear band t-shirts. I'm a man. And she's like, kinda. I'm gonna leave you for John in about 2 hours, and also I gotta brush my teeth. And they get up and walk away from each other, and she's like, hey, there's something on bed. And he's like, it's not my dick, what's on bed? She's like, it's a pamphlet. Oh, can they join Scientology? And she looks, and it's got a bunch of newspaper cutout text, and it sounds like the plot of a James Bond villain. A 19-year-old koala bear person. Wait, he's brushing his teeth, but she said she's going to brush. I don't know. This works better if you have sound on, I guess. And she's reading this Delusions of a Madman. And she hasn't seemed realised that this was written by John. Oh no, apparently Elliot wrote it, but I don't believe that. Oh, and also he didn't hurt any animals making his card. Well, that's something, I guess. She laughs, I don't know why, it's serious business, and lots of animals die. And she's coin rolling, and she's like, oh, and it came from outside the door. And she's like, oh, Elliot's not there, he's in the bathroom. I heard noise from outside the door, I'm going to investigate. Clearly, these aren't the smartest coins in the drawer. Smartest knives in the drawer. She looks in the Alice in Wonderland style cupboard on the stairs, Harry Potter style, I guess you could say also, and the door shuts, and it's like, ah! And he says, Elliot, that's not funny. And Elliot, despite being in the fucking bathroom, can't hear her. So, I guess it's because it's, the house is possessed or something stupid like that. It's horror movie bullshit. Not exactly high art. Elliot walks up bathroom and sort of like, hey, you're calling me, but I didn't answer, despite being literally 2 feet away. And she's sort of like, didn't you hear that? And he's like, me calling? And he's like, no, I didn't hear anything. And she's like, that's fucking weird. There's something wrong with this house. And he's like, he would at that point say, I agree, that's strange. No, that's what's stupid about this movie. No, it's like Paranormal Activity. Everyone, why did I watch one of those? Oh, for fuck's sake, well, it's too late now. It's like Paranormal Activity movies where if they just watched the fucking footage, they would leave the house immediately and Ghost-phobic be like shit. Anyway, we get Big Brother comes in with his kids. Oh, it's niece Alice. Oh, literally Alice in Wonderland. No, it's awful. I hate this movie. See, problem with this is anyway, Sasha's dancing. I might as well it's a problem. I might as well turn this into a Q&A. I don't give a shit about this movie. This movie sucks. It is appalling in every possible way. So let's do a Q&A. Yes, I think season 2 started off really nicely. Oh, look, John's dancing with Sasha. Fuck's sake, this movie is so transparent. Anyway, yeah, Q&A. So, not a Q&A, just me having a chat for you guys. So, season 2 started brilliantly. I think it's a really good start. If I can look at the stats so far, we've jumped up a stupid amount already. Almost overnight. I mean, I got 190 additional hits since the weekend. So, that's since Friday even. So, that's cool. I think it's going great guns. Alice, the creepy little kids walking around. 1278 all-time plays at the moment. That's got 34.5 average. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just, I'm really happy with it. I think 50 hits for episode 1 for season 2, 32 for episode 2. That's pretty good. I mean, that's 32 since fucking Friday. Jesus. Wait, critics walking about upstairs. And just about other things, I'm going to... Oh, obviously in this episode I'll try and do a 1 minute movie recap too. Don't know what on. I fucking wish it was the Bye Bye Man. This is atrocious. The little kid creaks open the door and she sensed the paranormal spirit and all of that. And I am 14 minutes into this movie, so 30 more minutes to talk shit. And then 30 more minutes to talk shit, and then after those 30 minutes, I will be hopefully having some food because I'm really hungry. So Alice goes, oh my God, I called it. I forgot her name's Alice, but I said Alice is coming down the stairs and who's the first person to try going in? Alice. It's brilliant. And the coin rolls, because we're going to play some Greek mythology here, I guess, the river Styx and all that jazz. And Alice sees the coin. Oh, it's not 50p, but it's silver coin. And she picks the coin up because why not? Kids are more susceptible to paranormal bullshit, I guess. So what do I think about season 2 so far? I think season 2's got off to a good start. I thought Hannibal Watch last week. I don't know if you guys liked it, but I thought recording it was absolutely hilarious with the sugar falling everywhere and the coffee mess and all of that. I thought it's great entertainment. And I enjoy Hannibal. I like watching it. I think it's a generally good program, and I think some of my jokes work quite well with the Lawrence Fishburne pretending to be a cop and get life story of Weed Graham. I think that's cool. And wait, Elliot and Alice catch up, and she tells him that she found a gold coin. It was not gold, it was silver. And Elliot says she's heavy and old, and Dad's heavy and older, and Dad's like, what? No, I was in Battlestar Galactica. And everyone's sort of like, dude, that was in the early 2000s. That's when fucking Matthew Fox was relevant. You don't want to boast about that, surely. Sasha's talking about going up to John's room, and how does this guy Elliot not get? You know, his missus is blatantly into John, and she walks upstairs wearing a sparkly top, and then Elliot's asking about Kim, and he says, oh, when we wear hats inside crazy, Sasha's like, oh, she's going to do a psychic cleansing and burn some sage, and you better be nice. And he's like, what? No. This guy looks like Rami Malek, the dude from Bohemian Rhapsody, by the way. Anyway, our faithful characters drink beer, and John has a baseball bat for some reason, and they're going to play baseball outside, like a couple of bros. I don't understand why he and then Elliot complains, I won't play fun baseball, and then finds coin on the floor, and he's like, you goddamn ghost, put the coin back on the table. the gold coin that's not gold. And he puts it in the drawer. Why not just pocket it? I don't. And then it falls out, and he's like, "Is his drawer broken?" He can't understand. He's like, "Oh, it's literally broken. There's a hole in the bottom." Wait, no, it's not. There's no holes, but inside it's a bunch of scrawled Aztec bollocks, and it's like, "Don't say it. Don't think it. Don't think it. Don't say it." Well, I'm going to say it. Bye, man. This movie is rubbish. I have no compunction about that, by the way. Normally I try and be nice, but this is a really bad horror movie. And I always found he rips up a bit of paper on top and finds the words to Bye Man. Right, and here's the thing. I know horror movies are relatively easy to make. And I get that, but this is just lazy. It's just so lazy. It's one thing that bugs me is, who writes this shit? Who writes this shit? And who thinks I'm happy with this? And if writers of the movie turn back and go, we got paid for it, I'll be like, yes, you did. Bravo to you. And we wrote what we were asked, right? That's fine. But there's no personality there. This is literally like if a robot wrote a horror movie script. This is so generic. There's no life to it. It's like you're psychic, aren't you? I'm sensitive. Sensitive, Mum says. So what? You're locked on the stairs, you shoot nicer? Who writes this dialogue? I would love... I hate to my own horn, but I would love to be paid to be a script doctor for these horror movies, because surely you could add a bit of life to the script. This is just so bad, and these actors aren't capable of giving these words any life. It's just, it's like... Anyway, talk about Aristotle now, because why not? I mean, I can criticise the movie, but at least it's moving relatively quickly. 20 minutes have flown by. I don't know if you, maybe you're suffering through it. Maybe you're thinking, why are we listening to a podcast about a guy who wanted to watch Gremlins, instead of watching Bye Man who's drinking beer while he's doing it? Well, you're listening because you're awesome and you love crazy podcasts that don't make any sense. I'll really go watch Quiet Place, by the way. I've heard it's great, and I really think it's such a great idea for a movie. But it's kind of difficult, because I imagine it's wonderful to watch, but especially first time watching, I don't think I'd have that much to say. I mean, I think I'd be so engrossed in it. Now, I don't know whether it'd work for something like this. You get something like Gremlins, where I've watched it so many times that I know it back to front. I think that'd be a great podcast, but Quiet Place enough work. Anyway, they're having a seance because God wants to torment me, or Thor, or Odin, or Buddha, or Muhammad, or whichever deity you believe in wants to torment me and make me watch one of my most hated cinematic devices, which is actually, it's not a Ouija board, it's a psychic circle. I hate psychic circles. I think they're atrocious. A seance, as they put. I think it's one of the worst storytelling devices in a horror movie. So poorly done, usually, so low budget. Its seances and Ouija boards are awful. They're such horrendously bad devices. Oh, anyway, they're having seance and Sasha is talking to Elliot. Is Sasha... Kim's talking to Sasha and she's talking about her grandma, dead biscuits, and John's like, yeah, you know, Elliot's like, I don't believe this. And Sasha and Kim's like, oh yeah. Kim's like, we're not going to have blindfold sex. And wait, Elliot puts the keys in her pan and then walks back in and so like, hey, Tim, where your keys are. Just like it, Tim, where your keys are. He's like, what I hide, why hide it? And so like, she's psychic, she'll know. And Kim's like, you hid your dick in that woman outside's vagina. And everyone's like, what? And Kim's like, oh, sorry. She's like, I don't want to play this game. I heard some bad shit. I don't like this. And Elliot's like, don't like what? Kim's like, I don't want to be involved. I'm sorry about dead air, but I'm texting. This is my life now. I'm texting. Kim's freaking out because something's coming, and they're saying don't think it, don't say it. And they're like, well, don't think it and don't say it then. Don't tell us, don't think it and don't say it. This is what gets me about this. I think surely Bye Bye Man wants them to get involved. Because why would you say don't say it, don't think it otherwise? And Kim starts freaking out and having a psychic seizure. Exactly. John raises point. Oh shit! Oh no, they said Bye Bye Man's name. And the power goes out, and when they turn back, Kim is on the floor, and she's got Charlie horse. And they're like, Kim, what's wrong? She's like, I fell over. Like, Kim, I fell over. And Elliot's like, she is high as shit. Get her out of my house. We'll be on academic probation if you don't get her out of the house. Yeah, my real issue with seances and stuff like that is it's such a lazy device. There's no tension. It's the only one I've seen in the movie I've enjoyed. I like the one from Drag Me to Hell because the craziness of that scene, and punctuated by the fact that you weren't sure whether it's real or not. And because Justin Long's character... Oh shit, Bye Bye Man's in the bedroom. John Elliot looks up and, oh man, no, it's just a cloak. He's like, oh, there's no one there. But I'm like, well, Bye Bye Man's clearly there. And Elliot's like, that's fucked up. And Sasha's like, shut the fuck up, let me go to sleep. And he's like, I saw him. She's like, don't say it, don't think it. And he's like, well, I can't not think it. But as long as you don't say it, you'll be okay. And Sasha starts coughing, and he's like, are you sick? Which move parlance for? She's very sick. Because you don't cough in movies unless you're sick. Oh shit, oh no! Oh, Sasha, Elliot said he loved her, and Sasha's sort of like, I love you, John. And Elliot's like, what the shit? Sasha, you're kidding me, right? And then they hear a scream, and Elliot's like, seriously, what's going on? He looks around confused. He's like, who screamed? I leave TV on. And then he says, what the hell is that? Like, really upset. And I would believe this if Sasha had end chemistry with John. Anyway, Elliot walks very casually downstairs, considering just her scream. Kim's there, and she's begging John to go. He's trying. Oh, they're trying to have sex, but it's not working. Well, why'd she scream in a distant way? Elliot's like, for Christ's sake, Kim and John are trying to have sex, but it's not working. Elliot's like, look, can you just... Oh, he hears a screech. And he's like, what is going on? What in God's name is he doing? What in God's name am I doing? Is more apt question. Season 2, y'all. Season 2. Not as bad as Season 3, or more like Season P. God, I really want to watch Eric Andre show some more. Elliot goes in the living room. He hears more screeching. Oh shit, Bye Bye Man's behind him. And Bye Bye Man's like, I have got a train. I have to catch a train. A train. Maybe he's saying he wants to run a train on Sasha and Kim. I don't know. A one-man train. Anyway, John looks outside. Elliot looks outside and he sees nothing. Because this movie is a punctuation, nothing happening for no reason. And Sasha walks up. Oh, and she's wearing a bikini. Yay! Except no, because there's nothing. Oh, she looks really confused. He is screeching and Sasha's like, I don't hear anything. I'm just going to walk through the room wearing my bikini and wearing your flannel shirt. He's like, no, come back to bed. He's like, you weren't wearing those in bed. You were wearing a white top. And they look outside the window and then it cuts to the next day. And John walks outside with Kim. And she's like, Do we want to talk about last night? I screeched, you screamed, I screamed, and we didn't have sex. And John's sort of like, no, come with me. And she's like, you really want Sasha, don't you? And he's like, don't raise the subject. Foreshadowing. You can't spoil, you got foreshadow and tease. You can't go outright. And they drive their car and they drive to Kim's house. And Kim's like, should we talk about last night? You called me Sasha. And then you called me Elliot. And Kim's like, thanks for being nice to me last night. It was crazy. And John's like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. You got a Charlie horse. Kim's like, do you want to fuck? And he's like, can you wear a blonde wig and call yourself Sasha? Kim's like, we can have sex. And John's like, I'd rather not. I'm not impotent. You're just not Sasha. And he's like, no. See, I don't want to get into this because you're head of plot. You need to let the plot catch up. And Kim's like, oh my God, look, it happens to all men. She's never had a guy not finish up before. This is awful. Kim's like, come on, we'll try again. She's hungry. And John looks, oh, maggots in her hair. And John's like, you got maggots in your hair. And Kim's like, no, I don't. He's like, I saw maggots. She's like, what is wrong with you? And John says, I need to go. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm going to walk off. I'll be back in movie in about 20 minutes. She's this movie's version for Sean, by the way. Anyway, Kim's like, her actress and more others, right? Why did I sign up for this movie? Elliot's taking trash out, which is a riveting thing happening in horror movie in general. And he's wearing a red t-shirt. Oh, and John pulls up because this movie doesn't have particularly high cast. And Elliot watches as he does so, and he's like, oh, there's claw marks in water. Oh shit, Wolverine. Wolverine's clawing up a storm. So, forced to watch the Bye. I almost typed Butt Man. That would be a much more entertaining movie. Anyway, John and Elliot are having one of their pathetic discussions. And, half an hour, Sasha's coughing up in the kitchen. And her and John have more anti-chemistry. He touches her and says, you're clean and beautiful. And Elliot's like, no, she's my woman. Why are you saying that? And John's like, no, see, what, I gotta go. And Elliot's like, what the fuck is going on with you two? And Sasha's like, I don't know, what was that? He's weird. And Elliot's like, you fucking serious? You said you loved him last night. And she's like, yeah. And, oh man. Elliot and John have a really sexist discussion where John calls Kim a pig and then says Sasha's perfect. And Elliot's like, she is literally my woman and you're being creepy. And Sasha's like, I got a cough. I got a cough. I got to remind people about plot. And she touches her side and Elliot's like, you okay? She's like, I got a cough. I was playing baseball and cold. And then Elliot's like, you're an alcoholic. She's like, I don't drink that much. And he goes, maybe that's a mistake. What is with these people? This is why whenever I write movies, I portray people in an accurate way, which is someone can drink a fair amount, does not make them an alcoholic. I hate the extreme in Hollywood. You either drink nothing or drink too much. There's no in between. Anyway, John walks out and he's shirtless and sort of like, come on. She's like, what? And he's like, we're going to fuck. Make love to me. And she's like, John, Elliot's right here. And then she looks back and Elliot's gone. No, John's gone. And Sasha's like, what? And Elliot's like, what is wrong with you? What were you doing? She's like, I saw John is shirtless and I can't want it, fuck him. And Elliot's like, can we not do this now? And I'm going to call you Bear. You're my hung bear. He's like, can we just pretend that we're a functional couple? And she's like, yeah, and he's like, oh, you're shivering. Oh, I'm sorry for accusing you. And she's like, I can't want to fuck John. And Elliot's like, can we talk about this later? And she's like, no, really, I'm blushing. And Elliot's like, I don't get this. Why are we having this discussion? And she's like, I'm sorry. And then he cuts to a picture of her and a picture of Elliot and John. And the house outside, riveting. And, a perspective shift shot of the room. And, man, Sasha's in bed and she's wearing a completely different bed outfit. And she coughs. Oh, man, she's got bye-bye man disease. I think she's a little man curious. Anyway, fucking Virgil's on the phone. The Battlestar Galactica dude. And he's like, man, we got to form a band. Is Sasha, what's going on with Sasha, man? I'm an adult, keep me breast. What's wrong with Sasha? And he's like, she's sick. And Virgil's like, look, dude, it could be worse. You could have started a hit series like Battlestar Galactica with an atrocious finale and be reduced to starring in shitty horror movies like this, where I'm not even starring. I'm beneath you. I was literally Adama's boy. I was Adama's boy. I was the boy of Edward James Olmos, and now I'm literally a boy in a horror movie. When I'm clearly meant to be played by someone closer to your age, but they thought, let's get a bit of star power. Let's get a little bit of star power. Let's get Edward James Olmos, this boy from Battlestar Galactica, play an older brother in a horror movie. He's the boy to play, not just a boy. You get Edward James Olmos, this kid in Battlestar Galactica, to play an uncle boy in a horror movie. Not a star, not co-star, the supporting star, the special guest star, which is basically a Lifetime Achievement Award for crappy sci-fi shows. So I never liked Battlestar Galactica. Anyway, Elliot goes outside to the Wolverine wall, full of scratch marks, and he's like, nothing's out, I'm going to go back inside. And he walks inside and it's pitch dark. Turn the lights on, mate. I mean, if you can't afford electricity, don't have a house like this. It's got his old doors which look really creaky. And he hears a screeching. And it's like, what? No. And he opens the basement door. Or cellar door even. And he walks down the steps and he sees nothing. Absolutely nothing. So he turns on the light and he sees nothing. And he walks down steps and sees nothing. And he does that annoying horror thing of, hello, anyone down there? Why would you want to startle whoever is down there? See, where I used to live, I thought someone broke in downstairs. So I made a makeshift weapon, by which I mean I grabbed a stick of deodorant and I walked slowly downstairs because I thought if anyone's there, I'll spread and rise and I'll get a sneak attack on them. I didn't go downstairs going, hello. I went as quietly as possible because if there's a murderer downstairs, you don't want to startle them. Elliot hears lots of screeching anyway. He's walking through saying, hello, hello. And it's just this basement's 4 times the size it was for. And there's claw marks on the wall. I have to ask, does he not wonder who makes claw marks? Because there's two possible scenarios. Either someone who made them scrape their fingernails, in which case they're long dead because they screw up their hands and their arteries, or they're made by someone as a bait, Either way, neither's good. Elliot sees a coin on the floor and sort of like, oh man, I'm a coin connoisseur. I'm a connoisseur, yo. And he looks at coin and so like, oh shit! And someone runs and he's like, no, assistance! And runs upstairs. And he goes, it's a growling. And he runs upstairs and the door shuts. And he's like, no, guys. And John's there. He's like, the fuck is wrong with you? And Elliot's like, there's a growling. And John's like, me and Sasha were here all the time. We were here. And Elliot's like, you didn't answer me. And he's sort of like, wow, I think this house is messed up. We should leave. And Elliot's like, were you two fucking? Elliot's like, no, we wouldn't do that to you, despite the fact that we clearly are. And Elliot's like, then how didn't you hear me? There were sounds. Come on. Sasha's like, no shit, I told you about this earlier. You didn't believe me. You're literally in bathroom. And John touches Sasha's hand. Elliot's like, don't touch her. And John's like, what? You crazy paranoid, bro. And then Sasha's upstairs because she's got by my man disease. And Elliot's like, you're a little warm. Okay, so you weren't with John. Am I hearing things? Am I seeing things? Sash's like, you literally are, because we literally had this discussion 10 minutes ago and you didn't believe me. And then he finds the coins. Sash is like, look, you thought house was empty when you're here. You went way out of it. Just like I did when I saw shirtless John and I thought, I'm so horny, I want that dick inside me. As Sash's want to do. This movie would not pass the, is it Bechdel test, whatever it is. It wouldn't pass. Firstly, because there's two female characters and they've not had one discussion not involving the guy. And two, Kim's disappeared from this movie entirely. And three, Sasha is just such a bad character. Apparently, Bye Bye Man's coming through, and Edlet's like, no, he's not. It's like, more I try to get rid of it, bigger it gets. What have you tried? Are they literally cutting stuff out of this movie? You haven't done anything. This is the equivalent of the Flanders parents on The Simpsons, where we've done nothing and we're out of ideas. You've done nothing, you silly woman. Apparently ideas are real. Oh God, this bloody movie. I swear to God, I can't stand horror movies that are this bad. Oh man, they hear growling. The train is still coming. Stay off your train, mate. Bye Bye Man, you've literally been on it. You started this train journey in 1969. You passed the track already. Get on with it. 4241, 4241. You passed it again. You could pass the same bits of track and wait, what? The Bye Bye Man stops because there's three naked people on tracks. Look, Bye Bye Man, if you stop every time there's a naked person on track, you're not going to get them. And I hope you get them because I want this movie to end. This is terrible. And Elliot looks, and there's a cat, there's a jaguar in the fucking... There's a jaguar in the fucking cupboard. And Elliot's like, you see that? There's a panther in the cupboard. And Sasha's like, look, Black Panther doesn't come out. Oh shit, the Bye Bye Man. And looks like, no, the Black Panther in the cupboard, the Bye Bye Man. And she's like, Ed, look, there's nothing there. Bye Bye Man, it takes him 40 years to go on trains. And Ed looks like, no, I saw a panther. And Sasha's like, look, the Black Panther hasn't come out yet. It'll make $1 billion when it comes out, but it's not going to come out yet. Although, we mocked this movie, that was quite a good scare scene. I like that. Despite the fact that fucking Bye Bye Man looks like Ralph Fiennes' stunt double from Harry Potter. And not a good one. Oh yeah, we're reminded that these characters apparently go to college by them walking away from college. Anyway, Sasha's saying it's hard to be scared in the middle of the day. And Elliot's like, I'll take care of you. And Sasha's like, coughs up. And oh man, she's got that Bye Bye Man disease. When you take to the doctor at this point, she's clearly got either Bye Bye Man disease or John fever. And Sasha's like, oh, they kiss and there's no chemistry. And Elliot's like, where have you got? I want it too. I want your bad medicine. Sasha's like, you're such an arsehole. And we go, why? Long crane shot? Why have we got crane shot? Nothing's happening. This is 40 minutes into moving. We get an epic crane shot for no reason. I mean, it annoys me because I've been watching the Evil Dead remake and I really like the camera shots in that. Oh, great. Okay, sorry to interrupt. Their search engine is called Search. It's called Search. Literally, the search engine is called Search. That is so lazy. That is so lazy and so cheap. Look, I don't want to be critical of writers. I understand it's difficult, and I'm saying from writers, like that, and I'll be releasing a script book in a few months. Part of writing is taking things like this, like you get a store, for example, you have a shoe store. What are you going to call it? You need a cool name. You can't just say the shoe store. That's lazy, that's generic. Make up something interesting. I don't know, call it Haberdashery's Shoe Factory. The Emporium of Leather and Bits. Penny Loafers Consortium. I don't know, something. Don't just call it a shoe store. Don't just call search engine search. Think of what it could be. Think of the most interesting way to call that, you know what I mean? Like, come up with something unique. Don't just do it for the sake of it. Don't do something generic. Do something good. Anyway, there are, you know what, fuck it. I'm not. Right, that's enough for tonight. I'm 42 minutes 25 in. I'm not watching anymore. Sasha's a garden thing. Terrible first 42 minutes. Absolutely terrible, but it went by quickly. So that's the recap. I'm going to take a short break, and then I'll be back with movie or porn, which is replacing 1 week movie this week, and then I will finish up with Hannibal Watch. So that will be in just a few tits. Well, that got a little intense now, didn't it? With me and watching Bye Bye Man Part 1. So I figure after something so intense, it's time for a brand new feature. It's time for movie or porn. Yay! In which I select a random horror movie, and I watch first 5 minutes and I try and figure out whether it's a movie or whether it's porn. So in that regard, I have to go for starting off a movie called The Goddess of Love. Okay, it's rated 18. I will mute this and I will watch the first 5 minutes and I'll let you know whether it's a movie or whether it's porn. So it's Goddess of Love starring... Okay, the description is sexy and shocking. Goddess of Love is a tense psychological thriller about a mentally unstable stripper who begins a volatile descent into psychosexual insanity when she suspects her lover has left her for another woman. As her obsession drives her madness, nothing will stand in the way of her hunt for the truth. An intense and passionate thriller in vein of Fatal Attraction, starring Alexis Kendra, Woody Naismith, and Elizabeth Sandy, directed by John Nortz. 339 ratings on Amazon, 3 out of 5, 5.4 out of 10 on IMDb, 1 out of 31 minutes, 2016, 18 certificate, 5.1. This has to be porn, surely. Right, well, let's watch the first 5 minutes and let's see. I might not even get 5 minutes, you know. It might not even get that far. So it's by Signature. I really need beer for this, but I can't bother to get up. I was going to do Hannibal Watch. No, it's Tuesday. I was going to do Hannibal Watch, but another horrible day at work, so I can't be bothered. Even when I'm dead, I'll swim through the earth like mermaid of soul, just be next to your bones, by Jeffrey McDaniel. That's a quote. Not a very good quote, okay. Right, and we cut to a record. I'm turning the sound off because I don't want to get in trouble copyright-wise, but also because I want some suspense. So turn the sound off, and cut various bottles, and there's one on the floor, and she's next to the fireplace, Goddess of Love, and she's lying face down, and she gets up, and we see everything. Wow, that didn't take very long. But let's see. That doesn't mean it's porn. She's drawn she's pressed her naked body against the canvas, and she's covered in red paint, and she's painted a picture. Technically, it's not porn. I'm just saying, technically, this is art. And she's in car driving now. That technically, this might be our house cinema. That's fine. She's in a car, and I've got to turn subtitles on. There aren't in subtitles, because why would we make this easier? And now she's in ballet class, stretching, and stretching. And her ballet teacher is stretching too. They're both stretching. Her ballet teacher's in her 60s, and our female protagonist is in her late 20s, I guess. She's rocking in bath. She's naked, but you can't see anything. So technically, it's not porn yet. You've got to keep going a bit longer. Technically, this is an art house movie. She's crying. She's drinking. Getting more porn vibes. But technically, it's still art house cinema. So she's drinking. And she's playing piano now. Music porn, granted, but not actual porn. Although we're seeing down top of her dress, but technically it's not porn. She turns around and looks at a bunch of shit on the wall. See, I'm getting mixed vibes. This seems like porn. And it's on Amazon Prime, and it's called Goddess of Love. But technically, it's not porn yet. No? She looks and she winces. That's a porn look. But anyway, she grabs her head. She's got a headache, and she grabs a marijuana pipe, a pot pipe, peace pipe, and she smokes some weed. and she looks very dazed, and I would like to feel dazed at the moment. And she's now in a train station. I don't know what's going on. She's waiting for a train, and the train stops, and she's on train. I don't have any concept passage of time. Oh, she's drinking beer on train, and now she's walking. Oh, it's night, and she's walking down the street, and she's dressed up. Oh, and she's put some makeup on, and she's got... I hate saying this because it's borderline sexist, but she looks like a whore. And, oh, she's going to do some hardcore drugs. She looks like a whore and a vampire. Oh, they're a strip club. Oh, and one of the other strippers takes off her top and just reveals her bouncing breasts. And now she's going to have some donuts and beer, because I guess that's what you do at strip clubs. Still not porn. Still not porn. I mean, it's pretty much going to be porn. We know it, you know it. But it's not porn yet. I'm so glad I don't have to listen to this terrible dialogue. I don't know if she's putting makeup on her arm, whether she's going to inject herself with drugs or cut her wrists, but something. Or is she sandpapering her arm? I don't know. This is getting... If I could tell you dialogue, I don't want to, but if I could, this would be much more easy to understand what was going on. She's going to... Oh, she's doing her friend up. That's not a euphemism. She's literally doing her friend up. Again, that's not a euphemism. She's literally fastening her friend's dress. Or her bustier. Four minutes in. Come on. Porn or not? I don't want beer all night. Get on with it. Oh, and they smile at each other. And they... Oh, that's porn-like. She's wearing almost nothing, so I'm going to say, assume this is porn, but usually porn starts as it means finish with a money shot. Anyway, this putting her makeup on and shit saved my life. Anyway, at least this is a good calm down off by my man. I was so angry, and I'm still so angry, but like at least I'm a bit more relaxed now and don't have to spend an hour tonight doing this, although I am behind schedule now. But behind schedule, but still on schedule for Friday. Fucking get on with it. It's intrepid, insipid discussion. Look, just 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to go 10 minutes. I'm going to go 10 minutes. That's as far as I'll go. No. 10 minutes. If I haven't seen it... Oh, they're next to each other now. If I haven't seen anything by 10 minutes, this is going off because I'm not spending my evening watching this. I'm not... The debut of Movie or Porn is not going to be me watching Goddess of Love for 90 minutes. I mean, look. All horror movie lore has it that in the first 10 minutes of horror movie, near scare. First 10 minutes of action movie, need action. First 10 minutes of comedy, need laugh out loud sequence. First 10 minutes romance comedy, need romance. First 10 minutes of a horror movie should either be scary. If this is art house, I want to see some art house shit. If it's porn, I want to see some porn shit. I want to see some movie shit or porn shit. I don't want to be messed about. She's gyrating on stage. Technically, it's not porn. Is it? I mean, this isn't art house. This isn't very good. It's not very well shot. Not very well acted. Dialogue, I've turned sound off. But really, nothing about this screams that it's an art house movie. Oh, she's staring at a guy. Okay, we might be getting porn. Second I see anything even related to porn, this is going off. He's eyeing her up. Oh, right. That's definitely getting porn vibes from this. Definitely. They're making eye contact. She's smiling coyly. Oh, they're in champagne room. And she's gyrating. Seriously, second an inch of clothing goes off. I'm declaring this to be porn. He looks like a rapist. Now, I'm sure he acted in real life. I'm sure he's a nice guy and all of that. But he's putting across a vibe in this movie of a proper rapist. And exchanging pathetic, I'm assuming it's pathetic dialogue. Christ, the standards of Amazon Prime, really. I mean, say what we're about Shudder. At least Shudder has an ethos system you can believe in. This is a tricky one, because this is like debuting. This movie's messed me about. I'm sure it's porn. But it's teasing so much. And not teasing saying I want to see this, because I really don't want to watch this. This is going to get really ugly, I'm guessing. But I just want a sense of, like, I just don't want to watch this anymore. It's terrible. But it's not letting me stop watching. Get on with it. Porn doesn't have this much dialogue, and movies move quicker than this. Seriously, this bloody movie. It's terrible. Why did I do this to myself? It doesn't even have subtitles. I don't want to listen to dialogue, but I'd like to know what they're talking about, because that'll give me an idea of whether it's porn or not. I mean, these don't look like actors. Well, not trained actors. Maybe they are, I don't know. Anyway, they're getting closer and closer, but they're dragging. They're taking their sweet time. Commit! Come on, commit or not. Come on. Jeez, this is the slowest kiss ever. They're just dragging this out so long. Oh, and they cut away. Well, it's got 1 minute left. Apparently he didn't just want to have sex with her. They're in a bar now. I think this is going to set the standard for all movie or porn contests, because this wants to go to distance. This wants to go to a 10-minute time limit draw. 30 seconds. So I think we're going to have to do a countdown last 10 seconds. Because 25 seconds left. 15 seconds left even. Wait, 25 seconds. I can't count. 29 seconds now. This really is... We got to do countdown in a sec. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know if that's movie or porn. It went 10 minutes, so I think what I'm going to have to do is fast forward through this movie on my iPad, and actually no, I tell you what, at the end of this episode I'll let you know whether it's porn or not. Usually you'll know in the first 10 minutes. This one I don't know, so I fast forwarded it through, and just before I put this episode up on Friday, I'll let you know whether this was porn or not. Remember, this is halfway point of the show. Coming up in a few minutes, seconds for you even, is Hannibal Watch. Coming up for me is the rest of the evening off. That was first issue of episode mini thing of movie or porn. And I will see you later on in show for the resolution for that, and next week for part 2. Hi, this is Ian. I was going to be doing Hannibal Watch of episode 3 to wrap up this particular episode of Friday Night Fright. Unfortunately, I went to the dentist and I'll leave it at that. So there's going to be no Hannibal Watch this week, but there is going to be a double up of Hannibal Watch next week. I'm going to be doing episode 3 and episode 4. And then in 2 weeks' time, I'll be catching up on Friday Night Fright with the second half of Bye Bye Man, which is good because it made me so angry. I think it needs to be a break. So 2 episodes Hannibal Watch next week. So this is episode 3, wrapping up. Just want to say, fast forwarded through Goddess of Love, and I think, look, my personal standard, if a movie has a shot of a woman sat naked on a toilet smoking a cigarette, I'm calling it porn. I don't know about... I'm not calling that art house. I'm calling that porn. So there you go. Goddess Love. Movie or porn? Porn. I'll be back next week with the next 2 episodes of Hannibal Watch. And also the opening of a new, not even slightly actual lib product, Friday Night Fright loot box. So I'll see you next Friday. Remember, always fright on a Friday night.